I do paint with my children. I think it's so fun to sit here and do it with them. It's not like this assignment to just leave them to themselves doing. Although if they are enjoying themselves, I'll leave them. But I think it's fun to do it together too. And it's very therapeutic, even for a little child, to paint. Not only are they having a blast making a picture, but they're having a blast seeing what colors they can make with their water. And that completes our school day. So I'm going to leave them here, work for a little while, and I wanted to just let you guys know. I showed you the books we read today and what we're reading, and somebody had asked what books we're reading through. They're all free online. I just Google the title and then I find them online. So one is An Island Story. That one's the brave character building, really cool British history stories that my husband's reading to the boys. 50 Famous Stories Retold. They're great. Some of them are, they're all sorts of different kinds of stories, but they're all good lessons. Parables of Nature, love it. It's like all these nature-based stories that are parables, and they just bring on good discussion. Burgess Bird Book, that one is really cute. It's fun to like look at the birds and then and then read the stories and then talk about the birds that we know about in the stories. Aesop's Fables are available online too, and then Viking Tales. And there's several things in the Charlotte Mason curriculum that we're not reading. You may want to look through them yourself, see if they work for your family. But there's Trial and Triumph, which is martyr stories, and it's just too much for my kids. Just So stories, I just didn't like them. I know they're rich classics, but just not my taste. There's some books that she suggests for like additional reads that I didn't like. So we're also reading the Charlotte Mason Elementary Geography and Long's Home Geography for our geography stuff. And then the biography, Ben Franklin. We're still going through Farmer Boy and all of that. And poetry always. And then I told you guys our day, I showed you guys our whole first week. In the mornings we do have music playing, read scripture, practice our memory verses and some hymns, handwriting and math. Then we do reading in Spanish. I think I shared with you the Spanish curriculum name on my last video. My math curriculum is Matthew C. Handwriting, there's no curriculum for. I just write whatever. And reading, we've been doing Hooked on Phonics along with little easy reads from the library. Then we take a break, and at lunch I read to them for like an hour. Then we take a break, and sometimes if they didn't read to me in the morning, I'll have them read to me at that point. And then we'll do a weekly activity in the afternoon. So Monday is composer study. On Tuesday is our nature study, which we're going through reptiles. And then Tuesday we're going to the zoo, so we're going to get to see the reptiles firsthand for our nature study that day. We also do our drawing journal on Tuesday, which is sketches of whatever we're studying in nature. Geography, and piano and guitar in the morning. So our afternoon stuff is geography, nature study, and drawing journal. And the piano and guitar in the morning on Tuesdays. Then Wednesdays in the afternoon we do timeline, our handicraft. And we're also going to be doing a co-op on Wednesday mornings every other week, starting in 2 weeks. So that'll be cool. We're going to be covering American history and the human body. So that'll be nice to cover that with help and friends. Then Thursday's afternoon activity is practicing their poetry memorization and doing the art study, which we did that yesterday. And then today's afternoon activities, art time and biography. But I covered the biography reading during lunch since I had so much to do this afternoon. So that's the beauty of having a schedule. It doesn't have to be perfect every single day, but you know what you want to accomplish each day, and whatever you got to do to make that happen, do it. And if you don't, just roll it over to the next day. It's not a big deal. I know I'm not going to feel motivated every single day to do every single thing that I have on paper, and that's okay. On those days, I will deal with it. You know, it'll be fine. So, in the last 2 weeks, we've covered John 14:6 and Proverbs 3:5 and 6. So we'll be adding a new passage next week to memorize. I don't know what yet. And we'll be going on 2 field trips next week. And that's it. I hope this week has been inspiring to you, encouraging to you that anybody could do this and you can still live life in between and enjoy your children. And it doesn't have to be all sit down busy work to be school. In fact, I think that's one of the biggest problems with school these days. It's all sit down writing busy work. It's just fun to learn as you live and explore the arts and nature, read, love learning, love reading. And if you can instill those 2 things in your kids, I really think they will be set for life. So I hope it's been a good video series for you guys, my first week homeschooling.